told my boyfriend, do not contact me. I got my red lipstick on. I didn't put eye makeup on because I'm gonna cry it off. She couldn't have given that to me back in 2012. Hang on, I gotta go for a walk. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome to my breakdown, or welcome back to my breakdown. Today we are reacting to Red Taylor's Version, which is my favorite album out of all of these stolen albums that we are getting re-recordings of. Like between the years of 2012 to 2020, before Folklore and Evermore came around, Red was all I was about. Okay, it was my most favorite album. Nothing was gonna top that. I still like, with this re-recording, Folklore and Evermore might have a little bit of competition. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe for more Taylor Swift content and album reaction videos. I'm doing Adele next week, Sad Girl Autumn. This album is over 2 hours long, so I'm just gonna get right into it. There are timestamps down below. Disclaimer, I will not be playing the songs in the video for copyright reasons. It sounds so crisp. You're doing it again, Miss Swift. Okay, I'm a little stunned with how crisp this production is. I have to figure out if she's using the same producers, because I feel really old if it truly is like in 2012. We just didn't have this kind of recording capability. The harmonies are so much crisper. There's a little counter melody going on in the very last chorus where she's talking about like mosaic broken hearts, and I never knew what she was saying. I knew there was a harmony and it was subtle, but I could never understand her, and now I can. It's like there's whole new lyrics to this that I just didn't know before because I couldn't hear it in the recording. And I'm someone with a music degree. Like, if anybody can hear this kind of stuff, it's like someone with a background in music, but like it just was way too subtle and like I just not crisp enough, I guess. There's so many sounds to this. There's like a whooshing, almost like a car going by or something in the beginning that just like wasn't there before. And there's also a harmony where she sings like never again right after the bridge, I think, and it's only in one ear, and I swear to God that's not how it was in the original recording. It does make me feel a little better to find out she did use a different producer. State of Grace has Christopher Rowe, while the first time around she used Nathan Chapman. This is no shade to Nathan Chapman, by the way. But oh my God, it sounds so good. I thought she was gonna use the same producers, but I guess not. Also, I'm noticing she has Elvira producing Girl at Home. I'm pretty sure that's the woman who did that Love Story remix. What are we in for Girl at Home? I don't think I'm ready. I already heard a clip of this, so I shouldn't be too overwhelmed. Oh, the banjo. Why is that kick drum so different? It's so prominent. The violins, the electric guitar. Oh, the guitar solo. God, the way it like tunes down at the end. I don't know how to explain that. It like, these sounds are so powerful. Also, I never knew the lyric right before the bridge was burning it was red. I thought it was loving him was red again. This is new. I swear to God, this is new. Even though it's nothing we haven't heard before, I don't care. Also, these sounds are so sharp. This goes like hard. This feels really rock influenced. I'm wondering, is this what she originally wanted it to sound like way more electric guitar focused and drum focused? But her label wanted it to be like more of a kind of country reminiscent song with banjo. Like Red's stolen version is like fun little song, but then Red Taylor's version, This Is Me, This Is Red Taylor's version, it's like that. Why does it go so hard? It doesn't have to go this hard. Okay, this sounds a lot like the original recording. There are male harmonies that I didn't hear before. Oh, I'm not ready for the bridge. The little do 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 is more prominent when it kicks back into the chorus. There are so many O's going on in the background that I didn't hear before. I almost started crying because I thought about how this album did not get a Grammy, and that's just, it's an abomination. This one had such a place in my heart back in 2012. I went through my first breakup back when this album originally came out. I think that's maybe why it holds so much nostalgia for me. Like, I'm nervous. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, the bass. Okay, I definitely hear a lot of differences. Ooh, there's a high-pitched little thing going on. I can't deal with this. I love the desert imagery that's reminiscing back to the music video. Okay, I love her voice on this one, but something with the production is like lacking something for me. I think there needs to be more bass. Feels very trebly, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna listen to the stolen version, especially because her voice does sound better here. I think it is truly pretty difficult to recreate songs that are just very electronically reliant, where it's just like mostly synth and not like real instruments. For some reason, okay, so the original producers were Shellback and Martin, and this time around, Shellback and Rowe were the two working on it. Max Martin didn't come back for Taylor's version, even though he was heavily featured on the original as a producer. Why didn't he want to help her with this? I'll have to go back to that one again. I don't know. So far, so good though. I forgot the way this track list moves. This is truly painful. Oh, here it comes. That entrance, the eye. Oh my God. Okay, when the drums come in, I was not prepared for that. That's very powerful. Damn, that bass and drums is really just... I love the way she says glasses. I can't wait to scream this in my red car. The harmonies. I want to throw my laptop. That bass feels like thunder. I feel it in my chest cavity. That beautiful sound at the end that's just like ambiance. Yeah, okay, this was a really good recreation. This was the one I was most nervous for, because it's just my favorite Taylor Swift song. But I guess maybe because it's like mostly acoustic instruments, it's like you can recreate that, and she did. Okay, the thing is, 22 first came out when I was 13, and now it comes out again, and I am 22. This was everything I would have wanted as a 13-year-old. It was just, also 22 is not what I expected it to be. Like the age, not the song. The song gave me some expectations, but Taylor Swift lyrics are better than real life, so it's my time to shine, beach. That's so good. This has a good amount of bass. Oh, her voice. The chorus hits not like it did in 2012. That's surpassed my expectations. I'm glad I wore this outfit. The only thing that like was weird to me, I guess, was the very last "you." Like, she cut herself off. It was like a "you" sort of thing, and I don't think she did that in the original, but otherwise that is so good. I Knew You Were Trouble can go home. Like, I don't even need that anymore. I mean, I don't. I clearly do not. To me, this has always felt like All Too Well's sister, and the acoustic guitar in the beginning sounds amazing. She sounds just like the original. Okay, the drums, way more powerful. Oh my god, there's a muted guitar in the second verse that I never heard before. Her voice crack on Touching. I didn't know there was a guitar solo at this part. This wasn't here before. Oh, this sounds so just warm. Oh, the way she said "me" at the end was so like hesitant. That gives me new sadness. The guitar's so clean. Her voice sounds so much better. The "we" sounds like she's on helium, I'm not gonna lie. So the bridge was a lot better than I expected, that whole like spoken word thing, because it's really hard to recreate something that was like candid, I'm assuming, or like, I don't know, it sounds almost like a phone recording in the original, but she did it pretty well. One of the comments says, "Taylor to Jake, we are never ever getting back together." Joe, that's right, go babe. I really appreciate that she put her heart and soul into this like she did back in 2012, because once you reach the age of 30, like, you know, something, especially a song like this that you wrote at age 21 or 22, it can seem so immature, I guess. I mean, it is like a fun, like lighthearted song, but there's just no shame. I'm not getting any shameful vibes from her. No, like, oh my god, I was so dramatic kind of stuff. Like, she's just really embracing her past self, and I love that for her. This song gets way too much hate. The uke sounds so good. The little bells in the beginning make me think of Christmas. Those drums. I love that bass. I wish it was a little, I like the melody and I wish it was a little stronger. That offbeat clap, perfection. The ending, her laugh sounded really good, but when she said "that's so fun," I don't know, it's just the candid things. I think it's really difficult to get those like exactly how they were. It felt like she was like reading it off a piece of paper or something. I love that she kept the accusatory "you think that," it's funny the way she does that. Really stays true to the original. I love that. I love that. Please let us appreciate this song more this time around. This one's also underrated. Oh my god, I'm excited for this one because it does have the original sole producer working on Taylor's version as well. I'm already hearing things I didn't the first time around. Okay, his voice needs more reverb. What is this drum beat that kicks in before she even shows up? That little shaker sound? Oh my god, was that always there? Oh my god. She changed some notes and just like all those times before. His harmonies sound really good. They're louder. Again, that drum is like this. Her inflections are very accurate. This time around, it gives me like an 80s vibe. Okay, their voices need to be a lot louder at the end. Some kind of harmony feels different, but I can't completely pinpoint where. I don't know exactly how to say it. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more reverb and their voices were a little louder, but overall, it hits different, but it's very much similar to the original. Another underrated one. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. The lyric is "back when you fit my poems." I thought it was "back when you fit in my poems." Is this slower? I wanted her to stress the word dust. This also has an 80s reminiscent synth that I never noticed. She was foreshadowing 1989 before she even knew she was. I just want to dance around with my 13-year-old cat. Where are you, princess? Ooh, that reverb on her voice is really nice. I like that one. It's so interesting to listen to the Taylor's version of these because, like, you know things are going to be improved and hit different and be more powerful and crisp and all that, but like you're still unprepared. But at the same time, it's kind of funny because like you're like, oh shit, here it comes. You know what I mean? It's not like with a new album where you're completely taken off guard. It's like the anticipation. I don't know. It's just different. It's just different. We're stepping into the more difficult areas of this album. Are those real train tracks in the lyric video or is that CGI? Beautiful chords. Her diction is so crisp. That tambourine hits different. The O's before the bridge are different. She sounds so angry when she says, "Would you just try to listen?" These drums are as powerful as thunder again. Absolute orchestra of violins. Okay, why did I never realize that this bridge is pretty much like a slowed down little sister of the Death by a Thousand Cuts bridge? Distance, timing, breakdowns, fighting, my heart, my hips, my body, my love. God, I'm not ready to hear mature Taylor sing this. Do I have to? The clip of her brushing her hair. Is this a new video of her in the lyric video? Because I cannot tell how old she is in this. On one hand, she looks 18, but on the other hand, I'm like, is she 31 in this? I don't know. This makes me really all too unwell, hearing her sing this after knowing what she's gone through based on the Miss Americana documentary. They still tell the legend of how you disappeared. She has a poem called Why She Disappeared, I think it's called. They say you bought a bunch of land somewhere. After hearing The Lakes, how can I ever listen to this the same? It sounds just like the original, probably one of the most accurate ones on here so far. Oh, his We Good to Go sounds so genuine. They sound together like they did in 2012. Like their voices are still so compatible. I didn't know there was cello there. The very last time they say everything has changed, it sounds so good. They sound so good. Both of them sound so much better as vocalists since 2012, but like their compatibility is still there. Also, the way the harmonies were working on Everything Has Changed, like the line up until that point, like kind of towards the end, but not the very last time, it sounded like 15 people like harmonizing with them. I'm wondering who has vocals on this. Is it just them or like what's going on here? It sounds how Glitter looks. It's just like the original but richer. She changed it from worrying so much to worrying too much. Imagine if she'd have actually had 10 kids throughout her life and like it was a lyric video of like all of them. Okay, we have reached the last track of the standard edition. Why does she sound even younger? She has that same naivety in her voice. What? The harmonies on Break and Burn? Those weren't there before. You will not be able to convince me those were there in 2012. The part before the bridge goes harder than it needed to. If those harmonies were there before, I am so glad she made them more prominent. This way, like everybody can hear them, like even people who aren't necessarily looking for harmonies or like don't have any kind of musical ear, like you can hear them. That was better than the original. I feel like with this song, this is the one I feel like she mentioned and said this is one that her label really wanted her to have on this album because it was harking back to her country roots and would make sure she wasn't isolating her original fan base. And you know she wanted to do more like poppy kind of stuff or maybe like soft rock even. And I feel like this version, the guitar and the drums make it lean a little more soft rock. And like, is that what she originally wanted? Because if it is, I'm so glad she has it now. Bonus tracks, Jesus Christ. I'm not even to the vault ones yet. That's what's like ridiculous to me. She's been feeding us well for so long. This is some serious sad girl shit. Oh, it's Christmas lights. I'm not ready for this. The reverb hits in the chorus, just like it's supposed to. This version feels very cinematic. I'm like watching this like a movie. This is me, this is Jake Gyllenhaal. That was such an experience. The piano sounds so good. I'm mad. I'm mad. This didn't even happen to me, and I'm mad. Her birthday's next month, and now she has a guy who's like not gonna flake on her. Oh my god, this is gonna have a whole new meaning. Could you imagine like the times when she has to be in New York for work, but he's like in England? Oh my god. There's percussion in the second verse that I swear to god wasn't there before. You know, for me, listening to the Red album before, the moment I knew and Come Back Be Here kind of blended together for some reason, but now they feel very distinct. I'm so happy about that. Listening to them back to back is a different experience now. I'm shook. Where's the guitar? What? Man, I told you guys she wanted to go pop. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you her label made her do this. I told you her label made her do this. This is a new song. Sorry, is this 1989? I have a lot to say about this. This was the one that was like the most controversial song off of this album. Like I know people were wondering, is she gonna re-record it? That sort of thing. Because I guess some people found it problematic, but in my unpopular Taylor Swift opinions video, I mentioned that I don't understand why it is. I can't tell if this is a good decision or a bad one. I guess we'll find out with time, because now it's like, okay, anybody who wants to listen to Girl at Home and likes how it originally sounded, you're not getting that at all from this. Like it's not even an attempt to do that pop country sound. But at the same time, it's like something that already wasn't that liked by fans. Is it better to completely reimagine it? I don't know. This also makes me nervous for Better Than Revenge. She better not do some kind of crazy twisty stuff, because that song sounds so good. I don't want her to mess with it. I don't know. I feel like she should maybe come out with some kind of statement before she releases it, and she should say she doesn't think like this anymore. She doesn't condone this kind of views, I guess, but like she needs to just not mess with how it was. What do you guys think of Girl at Home? I need opinions. I think it's better. I will actually listen to this. I'm not gonna go to the stolen version, but like, are some people going to? That's my concern. This is going to be just like the original, I feel like. Like, it's not hard to get this right. Yeah, it sounds just like, oh, the red blanket in the lyric video, or like red flags. Her voice sounds better. Her voice sounds better. That's exactly the same. That's the most like the original one on here, I think. She sounds younger on this one than she did on the Fearless re-recording. Like, I don't know, it still has that drama and passion, whereas with Fearless it felt like a more mature version, but this feels really authentic to the original feelings. Okay, now we're on to the vault tracks. Jeez, is that a picture of him? I can't do this right now. Oh no, it's a home video. This is such a good way to honor his memory though. I bet Maya helped her choose photos for this video. Her voice sounds really nice. Oh, his name on the beach. Oh, she puts his foundation at the end of the video. I mean, every time I listen to that song, I cry. People say, like, not to rank this song. Like, I just want to say this is one of the best written Taylor Swift songs of all time. That's all I'm gonna say on that. It sounds a lot like the original recording that there was. I think it was a live recording of her performance though. She takes this breath, I think like right before the bridge or something. Oh my god. This had to have been very difficult to put on this, but I'm glad she did, especially because Maya wanted her to. Like, the idea of this song being owned by that bicycle, whatever his name is, just is so disgusting. I'm so glad it's on this album. The nostalgia I tied to this one goes back to 2016, not 2012. Oh, it's a little different. Oh my god. Her voice sounds so warm. Ooh, those country harmonies in the chorus. The violins. She sounds so mad. This is very country pop. I'm surprised this didn't make the original album. That bridge is really nice, really dynamic. Those harmonies make me think of the Chicks. Again, just like with Evermore, I feel like I just got divorced, you know? It's immaculate. Okay, now one I have never heard before. I've also never listened to Phoebe Bridgers, but I have a video coming soon of me listening to her for the first time. Opening line, the opening line. They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun, then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it. Why was this not on the original? Taylor, I'm waiting for an answer. Me getting mad for just like however long this video is gonna be. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes for me. Criticize the way you fly. Okay, maybe this was a little ahead of its time, but oh my god. I feel like there would have been such a more mainstream respect for Taylor if this would have been on Red. Like, the whole slut shaming that was happening like crazy around this era. Oh my god. Oh, I've had too much to drink tonight. Okay, now I see why they didn't let her do this. How can a person know everything at 18 but nothing at 22? You know, I saw this coming because it was in the Lover journals. I still wasn't ready. I feel downright stupid in my little get up right now. That's a really good hook. Oh, Phoebe. She's not just doing harmonies. I didn't know she felt like this then. And someone else lights up the room. All the young things line up to take your place. People love an ingenue. How did I go from growing up to breaking down? What? No. Oh, geez, we're only on track 1 out of the ones I've never heard. Taylor Swift, you make me sick to my stomach. Ah, geez, that bridge. What am I supposed to do after this? Is this Mirrorball's little sister? Like, I wake up in the middle of the night and I can feel time moving. She was 22. Oh my god, this is giving me a whole ass freaking crisis. Okay, you know, I came into this video like, oh, it's all fun and games. I'm 22 now I just ate my own tear during the 22 age album, but like, this isn't funny anymore. Oh my god, my shirt is wet. The thing is though, I think she wrote this back in, what, 2011? And she genuinely thought like, oh my god, she's gonna become old news. Nobody's gonna even remember her by the time she's 30, but she's still out here winning Grammys. Oh shit. I just wanna go back and give 22-year-old Taylor a hug. I look like a wet dog. Where's my hat? It's so funny to see the like 22 Taylor outfit, but like crying. That's so funny to me. Also, I understand maybe like putting this on the album along with a song like 22. It's like, okay, Taylor, how do you want us to feel about being 22? Like, happy or depressed? Jesus, that's so vulnerable. Maybe that's why she didn't want to put it on there. That's probably one of the most vulnerable songs on here. Something nice and familiar. Do you like these tear stains? What about your promises? Promises? That's so cute. I don't remember that being in the Sugarland one. That snare sounds so good. There's literally brass instruments. I can't do this anymore. There's trumpets going on over on this side. Okay, that's an amazing recording. Man, I'm sold. Those harmonies on Babe, like the word, and then the promises thing. Amazing. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, this is exactly what I knew there was gonna be something like this. How is it in London? Come back, be here, but make it happy. I can't believe she's been hiding these from us for all these years. Why does this feel like Dorothea or something? These chords sound familiar. The harmonica, I had a feeling this was coming. Betty, is that you? This language, I tried to fit in with your Pepper crust circle. This sounds like drunk. I don't know how to explain it. The like, I bet you think about me. Like, I don't know. I see her standing on top of a bar with like a bottle of whiskey in one hand, just like accusatory. Mr. Superior thinking. This sounds awfully familiar. Okay, why is there all these themes of like being scared to get old when you're out at your cool indie music concerts? With your organic shoes. With your organic shoes? Organic shoes? Okay. $1 million couch. Is that what's featured in the video? $1 million couch. Is that real? Did that really happen, Taylor? Oh my god, she's insane. Okay, it's a whole collage of like other songs. Okay, I have not heard a vault track that I like understood why it didn't make the album originally. Like with Fearless, other than Mr. Perfectly Fine, I kind of feel like the tracks weren't completely necessary. Like I'm glad that they came out, but like I kind of could see why they got cut, you know what I mean? But with these, I don't get it. The only thing I could come up with is maybe them being a little bit too vulnerable or like showing a side of Taylor that we hadn't really seen yet. Otherwise, they're so good. Oh, I'm afraid this one's gonna be really sad. Is it gonna be like Evermore? Brass instruments? Oh my god, it slaps. Oh my god. It's sad, but like for his experience. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Oh my god, this is very much like tied together with a smile. Oh my god, wasn't there an unreleased song called Dark Blue Tennessee? Oh my god, it's Dark Blue Tennessee Part 2. What am I supposed to... Again, I don't know. I was expecting this to be like a slower ballad type song and it being kind of a Forever Winter about a breakup, but it's not her experience and it's like a bop, but it's so vulnerable again. We shouldn't be in this town. He said, let's get out of this town. So-called friends. That's so cute. Okay, this is the one where I feel like this would have gone so well on one of Ed Sheeran's albums. It's not that I wouldn't have wanted it on Red, but like Running from the Law, it parallels the Castle on the Hill lyric. This would have been so good on an Ed album. It feels mostly like his song, while Everything Has Changed is like definitely like a Taylor song, you know? That drum beat. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like Style or the One Direction song Perfect. The midnight driving in the hotel rooms. Oh my god. Polaroid pictures. We were built to fall apart. Oh hell yeah. A bop. A certified bop. Again, I don't understand why this didn't make the cut. Like I really am just not getting it. Just make a freaking 25 track album. Who gives a shit? You're Taylor Swift. I miss this kind of sound from music. This just feels so 2012. I don't know. Okay, I guess I better rip the band-aid off. A video of her recording. It's like 80s pop. Why does it bump like this? We're seeing her record it. I'm not fine at all. So far, it's the same. Okay. You were tossing me the car keys. Fuck the patriarchy. It just suddenly hits me with that. It just suddenly hits me with that. I have to pee before I pee my pants. Y'all, I am one line into uncharted territory. And it's already that. She couldn't have given that to me back in 2012. Hang on, I gotta go for a walk. Oh my god, my house is flooded, so I can't walk very far. The fact that All Too Well is my favorite Taylor Swift song and now the 10-minute version is gonna be my favorite, like my favorite song is going to be a 10-minute song. How am I supposed to go on? There's like 9 minutes left. It's literally paused on the line, fuck the patriarchy. She cheated us. She cheated us of that. I've gone 10 years without that. I'm never gonna forgive you, Taylor. I can't make any promises if this is gonna stay on my head or not. I can't believe she did that. I can't, oh my god, I can't recover. Can't just give me fuck the patriarchy and then you held my lifeless frame. You held my lifeless frame that was always in there and she just didn't give it to us. Okay, so it's interspersed with familiar verses. It's not like half of it is familiar, the rest is not. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. We're not even halfway through. I have a headache. Okay, wait, the bridge already happening at 4 minutes. Is there gonna be a second bridge? That's what happened to you. I gotta go back. You watched me watch the front door all night, willing you to come. Supposed to be fun turning 21. The scarf. Oh my god. I was never good at telling jokes. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny because he never did. The punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. What are you doing? This was always there. Was this really always there? This is not what was in the lover diaries, I can tell you that much. Take a shot every time my hat falls off. I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight. Jesus Christ. It ends on such a calming note. This was a religious experience. Did she really say fuck the patriarchy? That was real, right? What am I even... That's it? Like, that's just... I'm supposed to just go about my day. I'm just supposed to edit this video and then just like wake up every day and live my life. Final thoughts of what the fuck. This surpassed my expectations. Literally all the vault tracks, everything about this. What? I'm so glad I have this reaction though, because oh my god, all too well 10-minute version. Please let me know which one's your favorite down below. I have whiplash. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's right here. I have been posting Red inspired photos and will continue to do so probably until like the end of this month. If you want to follow me on my TikTok, that is right here. And I will see you all next week for my Adele reaction. I love this wet spot right here from my tears. I hope you have an amazing day, but good fucking luck with this kind of album. Bye guys. I know